Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a slightly different video, just me talking about some odds and ends, what I'm working on. My blog's kind of been down apparently. I'm not aware of why, but it seems like my website now needs updated. One of the things about modern times is everything constantly needs to be updated. So my website needs to be updated because my blog's no longer showing up, so I'm not really writing on the blog. So this is replacing that. This is a vlog, I guess, video log. The software in the garage needs to be updated. It only runs on 32-bit operating system, so at some point I won't be able to operate the CNC machines. I got a couple of backup machines, but long story short, I'm not going to continuously update everything all the time. I like to just keep things going and let them work out. So going back and reviewing a little bit, I got started about 10 years ago. Bought this Arborg back here off eBay, and I've been making stuff, odds and ends. Had big plans, delusions of grandeur, you could say. But like many people, I was undercapitalized. You run out of money, you go to work. And a couple of things have happened since I started this. Kickstarter came along, and everybody and their brother was able to do things. I didn't feel comfortable with Kickstarter. I'm still not sure if I'm ever going to do that or not. But right now, I haven't done any Kickstarters. So the other thing that happened was there was the rise of 3D printers. So the future of the hobby as far as miniature wargaming seemed to be headed towards cheap stuff from China combined with 3D printing. And that's fine. And I still dabble around in the makerspace, and it's been pretty profitable. It's been a heck of a nice side gig. And I'm very grateful to all the people that have, bought stuff, supported me. It's good. I actually made this in my plastic machine, and I was quite pleased with it. Then I got some family commitments. We had a grandbaby, and I wound up becoming a full-time caregiver for 3 years, which meant this side gig became a real side gig. I have been unable to replicate this. So this is my latest failure. If you look at how thick that is on that side there, I hope you can see that. And then the plastic's not even going across to the other side. I don't know what I did. So I kind of got frustrated with that. I'm going to go back to it. I have some. There's always a way. If you step away from a problem for a couple of days or a week or whatever it takes, you'll come back with a solution. A lot of times I fall asleep and I wake up and I got an answer. So I got something I'm working on with that. But I guess where I'm at now is I'm still going to be working on the cards, but I'm going to be doing it differently. If it doesn't work, I got to step away from that, I guess. Although I probably never will. I mean, I'll just keep beating my head against this because I don't understand. I did it once. I got to figure out how I did it. But I may actually dabble with some very simple Battle Masters style figures that perhaps could be, usable for a new person getting into the hobby. Because I think that the barrier to entry for new young players or customers, I'm an old geezer now, but I was young at one time, believe it or not. The barrier to entry, it just keeps going up and up and up. And if you're going to learn 3D modeling, mess with the chemicals, have a shop where you can have your, your machine vented, deal with the cleanup. I don't know if there's any health implications or not. I do know that resin, that's photosensitive, that's some nasty stuff. The day I was cleaning up some things to try to do some 3D printing on the resin printer. What I'm working on here, let me just show you real quick, is this the new driver tray that I've been working on for some time, and I sliced the arms down because I'm going to match the body into the seat, and I just wanted to see how they were going to fit, so I was going to 3D print. I hadn't 3D printed since last summer, so I had to clean up my little the trays that I used to wash things out. They had the alcohol in them, and I had washed things out in one and then move it to the other one and wash them out. And I opened them up, and it was a mess in there. I'll put a clip in here of it. They were just toxic. So I took the lid off this for the first time since last year. Look at this mess in here. It stinks like crazy. This is toxic. I mean, this is just, I haven't even 3D printed that much stuff. and the stink was terrible. It stank me out of the whole garage. Anyhow, this is kind of just a long-winded ramble. I just thought I'd do a video and say, watch out for the sludge from the 3D printers.
Yeah! What happened to you?
That whole 3D printing system might not be the solution that everyone's looking for. It may not be the future. It may not be the answer for everyone. Maybe it works for you. I don't know. I think the figures are very brittle. Getting things right, the supports, hey, honestly, it's a pain in the ass. It's ridiculous that we have been reduced to this as a hobby, when back in the 60s, people were making stuff on machines like this old one behind me. And, you know, I don't know. It's kind of strange. I've got a couple of not Kickstarters, Patreons that I backed for some STL files. So I have plenty of STL files to print. But I'm not liking the medium. So I'll leave it there. If anyone's got any comments or whatever, all right, guys. Take care. I hope you're having a good summer.